That's the Frankie baby cruising in the digital scene. Ridiculous swag with them media spleen. Streaming apps so crisp, causing fantastic. Stacks those hits, playlist gymnastic. Yo, Frankie setting trends with flair. Media magic trick, ain't no software compare. Every stream fantastic, never static, it's real. Frankie baby got that fresh out appeal. Scrolling through shows ain't a moment to waste. Frankie's finger flicks keeps up with the haste. Fantastic media, no glitch, no flaw. Content overload, drop jaws to the floor. Fantastic features, more fly than a plane. Media empire, pop culture campaign. Blazing with code, smooth vibes never crash. Frankie baby always flashing that catch. Apps so sleek, make competition shiver. Stream dream team, best frames they deliver. Endless content, every genre in town. Frankie baby streaming the crown. Yo, Frankie, setting trends with flair. Media magic trick, ain't no software compare. Every stream fantastic, never static, it's real. Frankie baby got that fresh up appeal.
This is gonna be the #1 hit show in the goddamn world.
It's amazing that you said that because
the thing to do on the show.
Scrolling through shows ain't a moment to waste. Frankie's finger flicks keeps up with the haste. Fantastic media, no glitch, no flaw. Content overload, drop jaws to the floor. Fantastic features, more fly than a plane. Media empire, pop culture campaign. Blazing with code, smooth vibes never crash. Frankie baby always flashing that catch. Apps so sleek, make competition shiver. Stream dream team, best frames they deliver. Endless content, every genre in town. Frankie baby streaming the crown.
Thing to do on the show. So that was the most difficult thing to do on the show. So what I did was
Welcome to Fantastic Media Group TV, your premier destination for independent content.
What's up, family? I'm here. I am here. I'm here. And I know I'm not here often, but I'm working on that. You know how it go. But I got a great show for you guys today. As you can see, there's a lot going on in the world. And without not acting like I'm putting you on or something, we already know what's going on with Diddy. But so I'm going to discuss a few things like that with the show. I'm going to just basically, you see what it is. Link his case to the Orphan Train. Now, if you've never heard of the Orphan Trains, man, you're in for a treat. And if you've never heard of the Orphan Trains, please don't just stop. Don't let the buck stop here. You know what I say? Always try and do your own research. I hope you guys can hear me good. I'm going to do a little housekeeping before I start the show. Can you hear me? I'm going to do a little housekeeping before I start the show. It looks like my signals are good here. I'm trying to turn it up a little bit, put a little something on it. But yeah, so I'm gonna do a little housekeeping first, and then we're gonna go into this show here and show you guys about this my take on the Puffy thing. I'm not gonna talk too much. You probably heard everything. There's a lot going on, but I did do some research, and I just wanted to share with you what I found. Okay, without further ado, let me do a little housekeeping, because sometimes people don't stay for the stay long enough for the the good stuff. So with you guys know that I do have a media group here, a network. So please, if you have not yet, download the Fantastic Media Group network. We are growing rapidly. There's a link right there for all you motivated, go hard people that's looking to support your girl. Damn it, download the app. I'm looking for my chapstick, but I'll get it on a commercial break. Download the app. We're showcasing some dope content and networking with some independent creatives. Okay, I mean, I can't even say filmmakers anymore because we're all creatives. All right. There's also a link to my gear. Feel free to go check out the gear. I'm wearing a little gear today. Shout out to those who purchased the gear. I do want to, matter of fact, let me go to my page and highlight those people right now. I'm gonna tell you, man, when you're doing stuff out here, you already know it's hard to really to with so much with so many people are busy and there's a lot of stuff going on and a lot of people have the attitude, well, you support me, I support you. You know how it go because we're all doing something, which is great. So I like to take the time to showcase people who actually are going out their way to support me. And when I say going out their way, not only are, you know, you could purchase things, people purchase things, but people they're actually sending me photos and stuff like that. So of their purchase. So I want to share it with you. That's all. If you follow me on YouTube, Facebook, and all those other things, you probably already seen it. But let me to get it together. Go to Insta, and I'm gonna just share it real quick. Give them some love on my live show, because again, like I said, I appreciate all the love we get, guys. All the love we get. So, without further ado, where is it? I gotta go down here and find it. Here we go. So, let me share this. Hold on. Here we go. Let's share the screen, and my brother here. Is it? Yeah, this the Insta. No, not that one. This one. Here we go. Shout out to my brother, man. My brother, hold up. Can you see it? Yeah, yeah, you go. You can see it. Let me see if you can hear it too. Can y'all hear it? Yep, yeah. That's his song too. Let me move that. So he bought the cup and he put his music on there. Can y'all hear that? Yeah, let me make sure my sound is rocking on here. Yes, I appreciate that. Shout out to Keith Morrison. Keith Morrison is one of my fellow vets, fellow veteran of mine. And when I tell you, the brother has been been on my team for a long time. He got the blue black suit up there, and he got the fantastic music shirt. Shout out to him for that. I also got my homegirl right here. Oh, no sound on that. I thought I fixed it so it had sound. Maybe not. But anyway, my homegirl right here, Felicia Davis. She also purchased the hat right there. That's a blue bucket hat. So shout out to them two. Those are my two people who just purchased recently. So I just wanted to give them some love. You know what I mean? Like I said, it's hard to really get support these days. Y'all know how it is. Everybody doing something. So when you go out your way to not only make the support, but you go out your way to send me something and showing me, hey, look, I supported you. That means a lot. So let's give them a round of applause. Yes. Thank you so much for the love and the support. All right. Again, we're going to start the show. I have hold on, let me get up out of here first. Well, yeah, you can still hear me, right? Yeah, we're gonna start the show. We're gonna talk about this here exploitation that's been going on forever. But before I start, you know, I want to get the business out the way first. Now, I done showed y'all my stuff. Let me finish up though. Let me finish up. We'll get the business out the way. Also, if you guys get a chance, you can download this here Influence Me, a book I have on Amazon. I wrote this book a few years ago, and again, I just talked about a bunch of things that influenced me, because you know, life is what it is. So you have to find things to influence yourself so you can keep driving on. Okay, that's what that is. I'm just rushing through these real quick so we can get this show started. Then I have an entrepreneurial book that's free. You guys can grab that. All right, and we also have a live site for gear. That's the gear site I meant to show you. I'm sorry, I may have showed you already. All right, so enough about that. Of course, yeah, enough about that. So let's go. I'm going to show you this segment of the show is going to be called it's called Noteworthy. And I kind of like showcase dope ass people, man, who doing dope things. You know, that's what the Fantastic Media Group is about. You can do what you want. So why not showcase these dope folks? And the funny part about this is this guy does film. I mean not film, I'm sorry. He does he's an artist. He does artists. Here's his Instagram right here. I'll put it up for you guys to go check him out right now before I even show it. All right. That's his Instagram. And when I tell you that the dude, let's make that like that. When I tell you that the dude is dope, I had reached out to him not long ago to see if I can get him on the show. So today he said he will come on the show. I just got to give him some time. So he was working, and when I tell you that he said he does this stuff, he said, you go on his Instagram, he tells the story. He said, I've been working and doing, staying busy. And NBC, I believe, reached out to him regarding his work that he did. So let me let you guys see what that looked like right now. All right, check it out.
Look at this AI-generated art inspired by Dia de los Muertos, so Day of the Dead. Local artist was inspired by the Dodgers' drive toward a World Series. Now his art is gaining popularity on social media.
Right now, I'm working on a celebration thing, but I'm kind of superstitious, so I don't want to push it. I don't want to, you know what I mean. But I do have something special once the Dodgers win.
The artist says he would like the Dodgers to come back to LA to win the World Series, but like the rest of us, he will take a Game 5 win as well.
Yeah, man. That's dope, man. That's so dope. There's nothing better when you keep your head down and you doing your work and you keep grinding and doing what you love, and then you get noticed for it. Like, what? So shout out to him. Also, this is Instagram again, guys. Y'all go check him out. Antonian, forgive me, brother, but I tell you what, he's always there. Shout out to Katrina with the truth too. He's always there at our events. Every time we do the comedy shows. So I love that, brother, man. Shout out to you and congratulations on being noticed, man. That's what it is. And baby, this is what Fantastic Media do. We like to support and give our little 1-2 cents that we can do for those people out there doing good things. Now, I have a little something for you. I'm going to share it, talk about it a little bit. I ain't going to give you much of it. But again, this is part of the segment. It's called Tips and Tricks. And this is where I give you some tips and tricks. So check it out. The tip today is one innovative technique gained traction among entrepreneurs is learn startup methodology. That's the tip, the learn startup methodology. This approach emphasizes rapid experimentation, product development, and validated learning to efficiently discover viable business models. All right. So just to give you a quick example, without getting too deep into it here, I got some words here too. If you know about MPVs, this is a bit, I do like the business, y'all. So that's why I always add a little business into my stuff. And in fact, when I'm talking about this Puffy situation, it is low key about the business too. But the MVP is a minimum viable product, guys, and it is an early basic version of a product, typically a computer program or piece of technology that meets a minimum of requirements for use, but can be adapted to or improved on in the future, especially after consumers' feedback. And would you know that this is kind of what this is, Fantastic Media Group? We want to we want to be able to add on and build, right? That's kind of what Apple does. Apple, I was speaking with someone recently and they was telling me about this too. But yeah, that's kind of like Apple business thing too. They get feedback and they come with another product for y'all. You feel me? Dopest business model in the world. Y'all keep buying them. Y'all keep telling them what's wrong with it. Shout out to who I was having this conversation with. I forget who it was, but I like to give people their credit when I'm rubbing minds with people. But yeah, y'all still buy Apple products for that very reason. On a side note, if you've seen, I should do a show about that. But today they had something on TV that started last night. I kind of posted it, but I digress. So I'll get back to that later. You feel me? But anyway, so yeah, that's a big business model. So what am I saying? I'm saying you might have some techs, just a tech company or some friends that do tech type stuff. You have to start networking. In fact, when Jay-Z bought Tidal was called something else, Ethereos. I can't pronounce the word, but it was another type of tech software company. And that company was in Norwegian. It was a Norwegian company. Norway. It was a Norwegian company. Don't get me in my, I should put an A and a Z like Dr. Sonia do and tell you to fill in the words, fill in the letter if you think I'm saying something wrong. But anyway, Norwegian company, right? So they were growing, and then what did he do? He put people on his board, like his homies on the board, and then he sold it to I think he sold it to Jack to the guy who used to own Twitter first. I'm not sure, but you get what I'm saying. The whole point is to try to project something for the future. It might not work right here, but it works in conjunction with somebody else's stuff, or they can add on. So that's some good stuff, y'all. Y'all can take and use it as you will for your work. You dig? For something that you got to do, project the future. You know what I mean? We got to stay ahead of the game. All right. So we got tips and tricks out the way. Let me get those off the board. I won't do no more tips and tricks. Y'all know I like talking and freestyling. In fact, we can get to the show. I'm going to get to the show, guys. I tell you what, a lot has been going on with this guy, and I had no idea that what I'm about to tell you was even happening. I really didn't. I had no idea. So let me delete that, and let's get to work. Let's get to work. But before we get to work, y'all know how I do. I like to take a quick commercial break. So why don't we? Shout out to What the Blood Clot Food Truck. Let's do it.
Hey, Roscoe. Didn't expect to see you again.
Well, I see you bought the bacon. I got some eggs. I heard they've been asking for breakfast sandwiches since I've been gone.
Good morning, my neighbor!
Man,
Shut the fuck up.
bitch. So where you find this little Penny Kravitz looking troll?
Watch your mouth, Costco. I'm HCIC,
HCIC?
head chef in charge. You little Tim McCray looking troll.
Glad to have you back, little Roscoe. You're gonna love the new location, but unfortunately, you're gonna have to start at the bottom.
Man, I even bought you a gift.
Roscoe, this says best mom ever.
I thought it said best man ever.
Anyway, thanks, bro. Appreciate it.
My bad.
You know where I'm at, and you know what I'm doing. Come get it!
My man, Tim McCray. Y'all better go get it. Go get it. Trent, New Jersey. There's something going on with that, he's getting another building or something's going on. I don't want to tell you the wrong thing, but that is his commercial. Shout out to him. So let's get into it, y'all. Let's get blood clot into it. Yo, so we know hold on. I got some notes here too, guys. So just bear with me. I'm going to put this on. Can I put it on loop? I don't know. But anyway. Oh, I can. Oh, no, these are slides. That's right. That's right. Sorry about that. So anyway, let's get into it. I'm going to be popping in and out on a slide. I don't have any assistance. But listen, so In this video, I'm going to dive into what seems to be a deep story, but I found some other things going on with Puffy, right? Not with Puffy, but with this situation. I don't need to really go deep into the Puffy stuff because you guys already know what's going on. I'm not going to regurgitate what they're doing, what's already there. And my only concern is really and always been with the victims, okay? Not the famous people. I can give a hoot about the famous people. Let me tell you, I was going to pre-record this show, but I was just too passionate about this. So I said I have to go live. But I'm not talking about any of the famous people, and a lot has been going on. So if you've heard some of this stuff, please let me know in the chat, and we can keep this conversation going. I am doing another show regarding this stuff. All right. And when I say this stuff, you want to know what I'm blood clot talking about? This is what I'm talking about, y'all. Now I'm gonna read my notes because I do need notes for this. I do need notes. I'm gonna just read to you, and then I'll share some pictures. I have notes. I ain't gonna read to you, but I have some notes. All right. So let me get to it. All right. I'm sorry. Here they come. All right. So anyway, I can tell you this. I can freestyle without my notes too. So back in the 1800s and all those years. Here's another. See, I better get to my notes because I always want to talk other stuff. Excuse me, y'all. It's been a minute. But anyway, New York, a lot of foreigners came. Let me move these notes and just talk to you for a second. Get my groove. All right. A lot of foreigners came from in the 1800s around the 1800s time. You know what I'm saying? There was something where I think what they call it, like mud floods. You guys know of all the stuff that people talk about. If you don't, I do plan on doing a few other shows about this. Shout out to you, Keisha. Thank you for joining. And I'm not really going back and forth between my platforms, guys. Shout out to Amber Sawyer. Shout out to Samaje, the son of God. Amber, what's up, girl? Yo, we got to get Amber on the show. All right, we got to get a little interview with Amber. But let me get back to this, guy. So listen, I was thrown back looking up this stuff. I'm telling you. And what I'm talking about is the orphan trains. All right. Now, if you've heard of the orphan trains, let me know in the chat. Give me a thumbs up. Tell me something that you've heard of the orphan trains. All right. The orphan trains, and they say it was America's first foster care movement, 1854 to 1929. Now, if you know about before 1929, they call it the Gilded Ages, right? Man, you'll see some of the dopest architect around, but that's a whole nother show in itself. Okay, so they're talking about the Gilded. I mean, we're coming from the Gilded Ages, and let me make this big. Here's a actual scene here in New York, right? So I got some footage here of the slums of New York. This is where we are here, slums of New York, right? So you got people coming into town. Oh, I could delete this here. Coming into town from foreign countries. You remember this is America is damn, come on. America is still fairly new. I don't care what anybody say. It's still fairly new. Okay. So let's get into the thing. Imagine New York teeming with children, lost and struggling to survive on a bustling street in the mid 1800s. An ambitious plan took shape. Amid offering these children a new chance at life, so they say, right? New chance at life. This was the beginning of the orphan train, y'all. Have you heard of this? Let me know in the chat. Keisha, have you heard of the orphan train in the 1800s? Okay, so I'm going to read it, but I'm going to keep telling you shit I already know too. I mean, I just wrote notes, and I'm a little ADHD, whatever. Sometimes my brain gets scattered without apology because I'm a genius at that shit. But anyway, so people are coming into, you have Germans and you have Irish, a lot of Irish, and they was coming into New York. Now we got slums here, right? Now you won't see a lot of black people in these pictures. This picture I was supposed to save for later because this is actually in the Midwest. You could see that guy playing that damn fiddle is not of their culture. I mean, he don't look like it. He look a little mixed or whatever. So these trains, this is how they were getting people out of New York. Let me go on and continue reading. All right. Where am I? I'm sorry. Okay, that's the start of the orphan trains. By the 1850s, New York was overflowing with destitute children. Many were orphans, but some simply had families too poor to care for them. These children faced starvation, dangerous labor, and a constant threat of exploitation. All right. So this is what I'm showing you, right? I kind of grabbed, and of course they had jail. I just had to throw that in there and let you see. And another reason I've thrown that in there, because I said you won't see a lot of black kids in these photos. Now this is not a black-white thing, but it's definitely, you know, I like business, right? So it's definitely about business as well, because these children are coming from foreign. Some have, they're coming from foreign, and they don't have parents. Some parents died in the war or whatever. They come into America for shelter, right? Okay, so stay with me. So they coming into America for shelter. All right. Charles Charles Loring Brace was his name. You're going to see a picture of him as I continue to stroll through. Wait, where is it? I got to get the pictures back up. You're going to see a picture of him as I continue to stroll through. Charles Brace came up with this great idea. Now, me being a thinking woman that I am, I'm like, people don't just do stuff for nothing. Even me, I do stuff and do network with people all the time. But you better believe I'm trying to grow my business at the same damn time. I'm not just doing this because it tickles my fancy. It does, but it's an exchange of energy going on here, right? So keep that in mind. Charles Long Branch, a young minister, believed these children could be saved. Now, isn't he the sweetie pie? He founded the Children's Aid Society and proposed a radical solution: move the children westward, where they could find homes and work with rural families. Bryce saw orphan trains as a way to give these children a fresh start. Let me let these things go on. Bryce saw orphan trains. I wish I can bring this other one up so I could oh, here we can. All right, maybe I could do it like this. Bryce, I'm trying to read. I don't see it. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to see both of y'all and put my notes on the side so I could easily see them. Forgive me. Okay, because I really want to get to Bryce as well. Damn it. Okay, well, I'm just going to continue to read because it doesn't look like I can bring my notes in right here. Look at this young lad. All right, so look, where was I? Bryce saw orphan trains as a way to give these children a fresh start. He believed, oh, did I say that already? Okay, he believed, open up. He believed that the rural Christian families, now we all just, come on, families could provide a supportive environment far from the challenges of the city. Now, if you're like me, you got to keep your mind on the timeline. So we know 1800s. You know, Christianity is an old one. And I should do a show on this. But when they broke up when you talk about nationality and stuff like that, like foreign countries, that's where like people were freeing themselves from the czar and all this other stuff, like trying to get rid of their people were really Christians wanted to. You know about what is this? When the massacres, the Christians, when they went to massacre everybody. So anyway, my point is, now America is the new Christian home, right? So this guy's like, okay, I got this plan. We're going to get these kids and we're going to send them to the West. But check this out, y'all. What they don't tell you. Now, see, this is me taking notes on some neutral ground. But I'm also thinking on my own and telling you, I'm playing detective low key too. You dig? You got to in this world because they ain't going to never give it to you straight, right? So this is my theory. I'm like, the orphan trains were new back then. Do the timeline on the timeline of when the trains were coming about. Think there was a I don't like to talk about things that I don't have concrete facts right there in front of me, but I'm gonna do a little bit more study on that. But the trains were very relevant at that time. They were trying to, in fact, I read somewhere that they was like, man, I ain't getting on them trains. Yeah, I see Johnny, whatever, trying to run the train. I ain't getting on them trains. Them trains ain't safe. This shit ain't safe. They didn't think it. Am I talking too loud? They didn't think it was safe. Oh, I don't need the headphones anymore. They didn't think it was safe. So not only were the kids the first ones to really be going across the country like that on these trains, I think they were like you know, they could have been sacrificial lambs, kinda, sorta. And let me continue reading because I don't want to get ahead of myself on this. But I'm telling you, you're going to see the correlation that I'm trying to make when I talk about this government, when I talk about secrecy and hidden stuff. And you can't tell me them kids went to, hold on, let me back up, Europe and all the stuff that was going on over there too. They had a lot of stuff, a lot of matter of fact, I was supposed to I'm not going to be live. Matter of fact, let me make this disclaimer right now. If you are watching from Facebook, if you are watching from, I'll keep Instagram in the game right now, but if you're watching from Facebook, you might get cut off, all right? Because if you do get cut off, feel free to go on and download this Fantastic Media Group app. I'm going to put it up here right now. You guys need to download the app because a lot of these type of shows will only be on my network, all right? Roku, Amazon, all that shit. Download the app on one of those or on your phone, okay? But anyway, you can't tell me, I'll leave it up for a second. You can't tell me that all those people coming from freaky deaky Europe, and that's why I'm not going to be on some of these platforms because I like to say what the hell I like to say, just saying, without being flagged. But you can't tell me all these people were buttoned up. I mean, I'm saying some of those kids probably went to some of those pedophiles. You know what I'm trying to say. I can't wait to shut that other one down. But let me continue. I'm gonna continue because I feel like I'm going a little too fast for what I wanted to say. But let's look at the living conditions, y'all. Look at the living conditions right now. Look at the living conditions. Like this was a brand new world, man. All right, so let me go on. Excuse me. Starting at I'll be losing my place. Okay. Starting at 1854, groups of children were gathered together and sent off by train, accompanied by an agent from the Children's Aid Society. Now, they want to say, well, I'm probably going to cover that later. All right. These orphan trains traveled across the country, stopping at rural towns where prospective families were waiting. Come on now. That's crazy. Did you know about this? Let me know. This is what New York was looking like at that time. You feel me? So I can understand trying to get people out of there. It's being overpopulated. There's a war with the trains. Look at those guys in the back. Look at those guys in the back there. And that little girl. It is a little girl. But slums of the slums of the slums. Now keep in mind, during this time, you have natives, you have people forging through the West. I'm going to show a few maps up here to put it in perspective for you. Yeah, and then when you're forging through the West, you got this land, right? So who's going to work this damn land? Now, remember, guys, they had Indian schools. You feel me? They were really rebuilding this America, trying to change it and Christianize this America. But I think they brought some of the wicked, bottom chakra, self-serving atrocities that they do to younger folks. And, you know, I'm just saying, that's how I feel about the situation. This is my opinion. This guy, there's a street on here, but this is Mulberry Street somewhere in New York. This guy, this is what it was like. But you can't tell me they were wrangling up native people and or black people. First of all, let me say this let me say this real clear so we can all be on the same damn page when it comes to this. You don't see a lot of black people. When I say black people, don't think that every person came from slavery, okay? Some of us been here. We have circumvented this globe already, all right? So even when, what's his name, Verrazano came here, you feel me? So we've always had an element of native people here. But I believe that they was forging these people towards the West because first of all, is Europe. We're still under York rule. If you don't believe it, look it up. I'm saying we still pay homage to the queen, baby. And so I just think that they were forging out and staking these claims, getting land. You feel me? We still didn't have 50. We only had a couple colonies, guys. So once you leave the colonies and you get your independence, and you forging through the West, and you trying to state your claim to fame. Remember, France still owned a few things on this continent. So I just don't believe they was into trying to send some Negroes or native brown people across on these freedom trains, on these orphan trains. But I digress. Let me get back to the notes, because I'm good to go off on my own little tangents without apology. Oh, let me get back to the video so y'all can see the pictures. Yeah, I tried to do this before with using a video, but that shit goes too fast for me. Like, I can't, But anyway, let's continue on, man. So yeah, I just want you to put your eyes on this. Let this resonate with your soul. You feel me? Look at these babies and these kids, man. You feel me? Let this resonate with your soul. Because if you see this, then you'll know where this came from. Because he's not alone. And in no way am I making excuses for this dude either. He should get exactly what he deserved, along with everybody else. But I'm just telling you, I'm just telling you, it's been big business. I done broke the code. It's been big business, y'all. Let's get back to it. It's been big business. And some of us are focusing on what they put in our face. By the way, did you see last night that I shared it on my Facebook? They have a I'll tell you on a break. Let me continue on, because I'll tell you, man, look, this is the type of shit I live for. This type of investigative stuff. These people are not always on the up and up with us, and they keep us fighting, guys. They keep us fighting while the small elite get rich. Look at these babies sleeping, no shoes, in New York. You had a lot of deaths. You had a lot of things going on, man. A lot of things were going on at that time. And I told you, like I said, the trains were just starting to pop. At each stop, local families came to meet the children. Some were adopted into loving homes, but others faced difficult futures as unpaid laborers on farms or in households. Come on now. Stop me when I'm lying. Now, this is just the pretty sights. This is stuff how they got it together. But look at these kids. A pedophile is a pedophile. I don't want to even talk too much, because I am on some of the social media channels. But look at these kids sleeping on the floor. Oh, I know what this picture is. So these are women and children in New York. They're sleeping at the police station. Now, why do you think they're sleeping at the blood clot police station? See, there's a lot of people outside in the streets. Let me tell you something. No slight to anybody, but you know who I follow, Queenmaker, without apology. If you don't reach your highest self, you are dealing from your lower self. And we have seen everywhere in this world that a lot of people still deal from their lower self. And you talk about people taking advantage of these children and doing ungodly things to these babies. That mentality didn't just start in 20th century. Okay, just know that. No, I'm trying to put it down for you without just freaking saying what I want to say. That's why I got to get off this social media and get to my network. By the way, if you have not downloaded the network app, download the network app, because you won't catch a lot of this conversation on Facebook and Instagram. Why? Because I don't own that platform. It's all business, and we are the product. We are the product, guys. All right, let me get back to this. Yes. So yes, they're at the police station trying to find some safety, right? Safety. Let me move this thing on a little bit. Hold on. Trying to find some safety, y'all. That's what that is. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Look at this young man. It was a glass warehouse or something like that. You can see the glass on the floor too. A glass warehouse. I remember when I grabbed that picture, that photo. Some of these photos were really horrible, and I had to big them, like, you know, make them look a little more presentable. And that being said, I'll throw my thing up. You feel me? Any donations will help. If you want to call in and talk, let's do it. Because this is I had no idea, guys. I had no idea about these babies. I learned this recently. I'm just gonna tell you. I learned this recently. This guy, I thought I fixed that. I had this down some. This guy is standing outside selling pencils in New York. He's selling pencils. That's how hard times were. I ain't gonna say that's how hard times were. He was probably balling. All right, let's continue on. Let's continue on. Okay, this is a this was a nursery. A nursery. It's a lot of kids, man. That's like a daggone a nursery. Now, I used to teach early childhood education when I first got out of the military. Shout out to all my babies out there in Trenton, New Jersey. They are all like adults now. Can you believe it? They're in college. That's how long ago that was. But we had 15 kids per class, a total of 60 children in the school. There were like four classes. But when I tell you that's a lot for a nursery, look at that. You feel me? This is what started, I think, giving these kids to the system, y'all. In fact, it is, because this guy is the one who created that society that we're speaking of. I thought I hung y'all up. This guy is the one that created what's it called? I think it ended up being Red Cross, if I'm not mistaken. I have to look. It might be in my notes. But the Child's Aid Society is what this is. All right. So let's continue on. The results of the Orphan Train movement were mixed. Some children found new families and a promised future. Others, however, became little more than hired help, faced hard labor without emotional support, without the emotional support they needed. That's sad, y'all. That's sad. And keep in mind, these people breed more offsprings and offsprings and offsprings. You feel me? Like, if you don't handle your trauma, you pass that shit down to the kids, right? So we dealing with a lot of trauma, y'all. We dealing with a lot of trauma, sexual trauma. That's what I'm focused on, because people still have those desires. And you still have to control your desires. Real talk, they didn't have the laws like they have now. You feel me? Imagine walking around with your butt, with your loose back in those days. It'd be hard for a man to keep their hands off you now. So imagine. Look at these babies, y'all. Look at this one on the left. That thing is like, what? Look at that one on the left. He's a cutie pie. Or she. You can't even tell these days. They look so rough. But yeah, so let me finish on with some information about it. Now look at this one. This picture bothered me too. This picture bothered me. What's up, Miss Perfects? Miss Perfects. Hope I said it right. This picture bothered me. Because look at this little girl sitting on this dude's lap. You know he ain't trying to hit his wife. I'm sorry to say it, but he ain't trying to hit that. Look at this little girl sitting on this man's lap. My mama told me you don't never sit on no man's lap, because a penis have a mind of its own. You feel me? And that's the thing, the desire. Man have to rise above that desire. How you know this joker did? I don't know. I'm just saying, this is what I see. This is what I see. You tell me what you see. Tell me what you see. Did you know about these orphan trains, y'all? This hit me. This hit me. This really hit me hard. I'm going to show you a few more things. We're not done yet. We got a few more of these slides to go through. All right. Let me read some more stuff here. The lack of oversight and varying family intentions, meant that these placements were inconsistent. The Children's Aid Society had limited power to enforce fair treatment. So again, they're not beat for regulation. It's kind of like the prostitution out in LA just started targeting the John. Usually they would target the woman, right? No, to target the John, right? So these people can't, they're basically saying that we'll put you in there, but we ain't got the power to help how the hell they treat you. You dig what I'm saying? They're not targeting the right people, if you ask me. But not only that, this was a new thing. It was the beginning times. Now here is the one time I think I saw a black kid, and that's the one back here with that wheelbarrow in the back right there. Now I could be wrong. It's hard to tell when he's black and whites, and it might be a hat. I don't know. Look at this white kid in front. But you had Italians, you had Germans, and you had Irish. But again, this is in New York right now. So this is what these kids are doing in New York. Some of these people were placed in New York too as hired help. Yeah, man. So I'm just saying, this is what I think of when I think of this is an Irish gang right here. This is an Irish gang. Now, I mean, I'm just saying, like I told you, people didn't come here like they just came straight out of with their Christ consciousness. And I mean the Christos liquid. They ain't come here with that consciousness. Nah. That's something you obtain, you reach to. You feel me? But look at this. Unbelievable. I didn't know about this, y'all. To let me know if you did. Let me know. Look at these poor babies. They look dusty. Dusty. Yup, poor babies. Tired. Worked. Thank God for the labor laws. Thank God for the child labor laws. For a long time, they never had them, y'all. For a long time, they never had them. Never had them. I mean, this is new to me. Maybe you guys heard, maybe you guys know about this. I don't know, but this is new to me. All new to me. Let's continue on. I'm gonna read a little bit more of my notes here. Look, on the floor, sleep. Oh, that's that's still the police station, I believe, right there. Yep. Let's continue on. If you've heard about this stuff, let me know, y'all. Let me know. I'll put a little soft music in the background for y'all to hit. Maybe we could hear something soft, right? To go along with this here stuff. Let's put some lounge music on to go along with this information that we got. Damn, I need my chat because hey, this has been a business. Okay, it's been a business. It's been a business. Serving children up has been a business since America. There we have it. I said it. You heard it first here. Fantastic media. Serving children up has been a business since the establishment of America. Let me continue to read some stuff for y'all, give y'all some information, all right? They couldn't enforce the fair treatment, all right? So let's go. Okay, so I think I'm about to, all right. The Orphan Train movement ended. Listen to when it ended. In 1929. 1929. Now you go into your timeline. But its legacy remains today. Its legacy remains today. Can't tell me this shit don't have something to do with each other. Listen, I'm not the smartest person, but I'm sure not the slowest. Okay. Today's foster care system, while vastly improved and regulated, owes much of its early experiment in child welfare. The movement highlighted the importance of proper placement, follow-up, and providing a true family environment. Though not without its challenges, the Orphan Train movement was the first step towards developing a system to help children in need, sparking a nationwide discussion about child welfare that continues today. All right, let me show you some more pictures. If you know about this, man, well, tell me you knew about it. If you knew about it, if I'm telling you old stuff, then you let me know. Again, this is just a picture of someone with some black folks here too, and like I said, the train system was a big thing. So what am I saying? It was business. It was business for that guy to even come up with this idea There's a movie about this. The movie was done in the 70s. Maybe I'll get the movie and have a watch party. That shit long though. But we could do a few days watch party. But this shit is heartbreaking. And you know when they do movies and they talk about this stuff, they're not going to tell you what's real, y'all. They're not telling you what's real. They make it. They tell you the clean version. They tell you the clean version. This is your guy, Charles Long Brace Award. This is the guy who came up with this. He got the winner. Look, you get an award from not from him, but with this guy's name. And I mean, maybe it is some good stuff that he did, but my point is, you can't tell me that it wasn't like they said, some nasty going on. You can't tell me if we're working. They admit the kids were working for free. But what about the other stuff that we do still to this day, taking advantage of children? What about that? And I got a show coming up, but I just want to let you know, these here companies were all made with enslaved labor. They were created with enslaved labor. Just want to let y'all know. But that's the show I got coming up. Let's take a quick break. And I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna talk a little bit more about this here. Selling these kids, not selling, but yeah, somebody has some profit. He got some profit. I really want to uncover the train stuff. Like I said, it wasn't done out of the kindness of a heart. You can go behind that and use that, but it was definitely done for some moolah. Let's go. It's your girl Frankie Baby Fantastic, and I'll be right back with you. Flip Ammo is your trusted source of high-quality ammunition. We're passionate about shooting and offer a wide range of products from bulk ammo to hard-to-find rounds, all at competitive prices. You can choose from local pickup or fast daily shipping. We are the fastest shippers in the industry. We strategically developed our space next to the UPS shipping center and can ship most orders same day till 7 p.m. Our dedicated customer service team is always available for any questions or product recommendations. Experience the passion, expertise, and exceptional service that sets us apart. Flip Ammo, your trusted source for high-quality ammunition. What's up? Peace and love. I hope everybody's fantastic out there. This is Frankie Baby Fantastic from Fantastic Media Group. Now, if you have a product, business, or service, and you want to promote your business on this fantastic network, Fantastic Media Group TV streaming services. Download the app now on Amazon, Fire Stick, Roku, web app. We're all over the place. This is the People's Network, built by the people and for the people. Get your event, business, product, brand, or services and promote now on the People's Network, home to the entrepreneurs. It's your girl Frankie, baby. Fantastic.
Fantastic Media Group TV, your premier destination for independent content.
Do the ladies run this motherfucker? Give it up for all the amazing females you have seen tonight, even the stud bitches. Give it up for her. I was a lesbian for a week until it was my turn. Bitch, here go your shit back, goddamn. I'm strictly dickly, goddamn it.
Yes. Shout out to Hope Flood. Shout out to all those fantastic people. Shout out to those fantastic people. You can check out Hope Flood. We doing a lot of things together. She's doing a lot of things. You feel me? But you can check her content, some of her content out on Fantastic Media Group, guys. Thank you. Compliments of Hope Flood. I appreciate her love and her working with the network, trying to big us up over here. You feel me? So shout out to her, and make sure you guys go follow her. Give her a follow at Hope Flood. At hopeflood.com. You feel me? All right. So let's continue on. I showed y'all the Orphan Train. That's really what I had, but I want to go through some more of these videos. I mean, not videos. I showed y'all this guy already. Oh yeah, I showed y'all this one already. My bad. This was the one some of them. I'm trying to see the ones I had. I didn't show you, but I did show you that. It was one I'm missing. I'm missing one. Let me upload it real quick. How y'all doing? Talk to me. I talk back. You can talk to me in the chat, baby. Hope everybody's doing good. I've been really busy and trying to catch up with some of this stuff, but you know how it go. We gotta just try and keep. I mean, when I say catch up with stuff, man, I mean I'm talking about I gotta do laundry, be lifing. You dig? That's really what it is, and I have it. I just really need to be working on. Oh shit! I really need to be. I need a few more of me. Put it that way. But I'm not complaining. You know what I'm saying? I get to do this today, right? And I get to do some other things that's on my desk. Let me share a few more of these here things, man. That's really what I had for you guys with the visuals, and I'll show you a few of the This is actually an orphan train arriving. This is an actual orphan train arriving. Okay? Isn't this freaking bonkers? This is an actual orphan train arriving. And like I said, those trains would travel. Let me read it again. Those trains would travel across towards the west. Where is it? I mean, basically, I can go off my head. But those trains would travel towards the west. Oh, wait. Yeah, there's one where I'll show you the states. Maybe I should just upload that stuff so you can see it. Let me show you the states, actually. Some of my stuff got a little twisted, I guess. Oh, I don't see them here. Guys. I'm sorry. Hold on, let me see. Actually, I do. I see something here. Oh, yeah, I had these I wanted to show you. I don't even get that to show you. Let me show you the states, though. I mean, if I seem a little off, this shit has just blew my mind, for real. And you wondered, like, people talk about the what do you call them? The tunnels and things like that they may have with this Puffy thing. You know what I mean? But what do you think, man? This shit come from somewhere, y'all. I mean, this shit is elaborate, and it's always been companies involved too. But look, children without home. A number of children brought from New York are still without homes. Friends from the country, please call and see them. Look at this. Would you ever known? Here go a map right here. I got a map for you. I thought I had it I just probably forgot to do a video for it, but here we go. Look at this. So like I said, some of the children did go to New York too. Like they were placed in homes there. So a number of children placed from 1854 to 1910 by Children's Aid Society, one of two main agencies at this time. Unbelievable. Did you know that? Please let me know in the chat if you knew that, because I'm going to say why you ain't tell the rest of us. And do you see a correlation? Do this surprise you when you hear things like, oh, it was a tunnel and this going on and that going on with this case and all this stuff? Does it feel familiar? Because that's what we got, is the feeling, y'all. For real. Does it feel familiar? Because it damn sure feel familiar to me. It definitely does. Let me show you some more stuff. Hold on. I can show you where they actually took off at. Here we go. So none. Wow. So none was in Arizona. So they made it all the way to freaking California. You see this? This is crazy, y'all. This is bugged all the way out. They want to say there, but yeah, this thing lasted until the 1900s. All right, so what's your thoughts? Let me know in the comment, man. I mean, what's your thoughts? Let me talk about this real quick. Okay, this is a dimension of vibration and colors and all this, but it's the level of consciousness, y'all. Levels of consciousness. Now, I always like to ask people, where do they see themselves at on here? Where do you see yourself? I had a situation recently where I had to say something to an elder, and I really didn't want to say it because I was feeling shame. You know, I felt like, man, I shouldn't talk. I should just take it. But I didn't disrespect her or anything, but I had to have a conversation because look, guilt and shit is way down here, and I don't live down here, and that's why my spirit felt so off, you know. But just wanted to put that in your face for a second. But this here's an actual orphan train going off, y'all. This is bugged out, right? You think this lady had all these kids? Some of them look like many damn men, though. Many men. Word up. What's this one in the back? He looked like an agent, yo. Children wanted. Look at this. Homes for children. And you didn't believe me. Not y'all, the people in the back. Look at this, man. These kids are going across the country to find homes. Now, doesn't this look familiar though? Like, don't you think it's the same deal? This guy has some great big ties. I think this was the start of all of that, man. This was the start of all of that. This right here, the orphan train. You know that lady ain't just had that baby. I'm just saying, look at these kids lining up. They want to see what's next. They're getting ready for the orphan train, yo. This is unbelievable. As if, so you know, oh yeah, look at this. Now, I don't know if y'all ever heard of Cabbage Patch Babies, and I ain't talking about the ones they sold y'all to in recently. They had Cabbage Patch Babies in the 1800s. Look it up. Look it up. But yeah, so this is baby incubators. I mean, this shit is crazy. 1933. Tell me that ain't recent. Tell me that ain't recent. Let me let you see a few more, y'all. I ain't gonna hold y'all long, but look at these babies preparing for the orphan train. And like I said, you don't see too many melanated people, and I believe that's purposeful because a lot of people are coming from foreign, and so we have to get these people established, getting them homes. Plus, we want to get this train jumping off, and we want first dibs on that land. You dig what I'm saying? So a lot of people were doing a lot of underhanded shit back then, man, for real, and they still continue to, as we see with this joker. Too terrified to talk. It's bigger than we think, y'all. It's bigger than we think. Sometimes people do blackmail or put you in a bind. Everybody got to do something. So we all, you know, down with it. Look at this, yo. Children, what does it say? I can't see. My thing is over it. Let me go back. I need to see it. Let me open it bigger. What does it say? Homes wanted for children. Look at these babies. Look at them old people. They didn't have those kids. A company of orphan children. January 11th, y'all. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. This really upset me when I saw this shit, yo. It upset me, and it had me looking at today's case funny. It has me, like, people right now trying to clean up their stuff. Homes for children. A company of homeless children for the Easter will arrive at Lions Friday. January 19th. My birthday would have been in 2 days. Well, I was born January 21st. Had to throw that in there. This is crazy, man. I'm just showing through, letting some of this resonate with y'all. So, because you know, something's gonna come and they're gonna say whatever they're gonna say. But I need you to know that the American hands ain't clean in a lot of ways. In a lot of ways. You don't know what homes these kids went to, not to mention the free labor. Look at these little babies. I love them damn hats, though. You know that's my jam. I love them hats, though. That's my jam. I rocks with them on that. I can relate. Check it. Yeah, they got it off with this, y'all. I don't know. They need to bring that look back. Come on. Oh, where is that? Here we go. They need to bring those classic looks back. The classic look back. Here we go. Let's keep going. A couple more slides and I'm gonna land my plane. Yeah, man. This is it, man. This is the reality of what happened. Here's an actual what do you want to call this? A children aid society. The society reserves the right to remove the child previous to legal adoption. Wait, the society reserves the right to remove the child previous to legal adoption if at any time the circumstances of the home become such as in the judgment of the agent are injurious to the child's future prospects. Children are not allowed to correspond with any friends or relatives without obtaining permission to do so from the society. What? Oh my God. Yo. Wait a minute. I need a wait, don't I got a fucking a shotgun? Children are not allowed to correspond with any friends or relatives without obtaining permission permission to do so from the society. Yo, come on, man. Don't this shit sound familiar? But I'm telling you, please just put a 1 in the chat if you picking up what I'm putting down. Put a 1 in the blood clot chat if you picking up what I'm putting down. This is unacceptable, man. Yo. I read earlier that they just said that, oh, they don't have any, I didn't close my notes already, that they don't really, they really weren't concerned about once they put you there, they really couldn't do much, but this is probably to scare up the person who got the child. And this continues on. Shout out to my man Samaj. He didn't get his kids no birth certificate. Shout out to him. Yes, because you can make your own, folks. And the thing about it is, when you do that, and you even like with your license, the Moore Science Temple had it right in some aspects, and a lot of aspects. But a lot of us are afraid to make any moves because we don't know. It's so much to study. They just hide everything from you. So, like when we were watching the fight last night, they were fucking having a discussion about aliens. In the fucking news, in Congress, straight up. So, yeah, few more photos. Here we go. That's that guy right there who started this whole thing. A number of children brought from New York are still without homes. All right, call and see them. Merchants, farmers, and friends generally. Merchants, farmers, and friends generally are requested to give publicity to the above. Friends, huh? Merchant, farmers, and friends generally are requested to give publicity to the above. I can't see what the other stuff say under there, but that sounds awfully chummy. Like, that sounds like it's a deal. Like that sounds a little. What you think? It sounded a little like the good old boys, don't it? Like the In Crew. Man, let's continue on. I couldn't even smoke my whole, it's not a Dutch, it's a hemp wrap. I'm trying to leave them damn tobacco things alone. All aboard the Orphan Train, a traveling exhibit by the National Orphan Train Complex. Oh, they done got new names on it now. Now on view at Marshall Public Library, September the 30th, November the 10th. All aboard the Orphan Train. You believe this shit, yo? Cut this lounge music off. All aboard the Orphan Train, a traveling exhibit by the National Orphan Train Complex, now on view at Marshall's Public Library. September the 30th to November the 10th. I see you then. Get the kids. Damn, this is crazy. I see you there. Got like 3-4 more pictures, y'all. Look at this guy. The two older ones kind of look related, but that young one, he don't look related to them. Straight up. The two top ones look a little related, but you know, I don't know. That's just my opinion. Let's go on. We got a couple more. Here we go. Child labor. Look at these little dusty little baby girls. That's crazy, man. Oyster Shuckers, South Carolina, 1911, age 6, 6, and 10. Yeah, 10-year-old. Like, what the fuck you want me to do? What you want to do, bossa, massa? What you want me to do? Yeah, Coal Company Breaker Boys, Pennsylvania, 1911. Look at that shit, y'all. All right, let me read this. Hold on, I gotta open it up a little bigger because you know I can't see. Hold on. I'm gonna stop saying I can't see, but it's a little challenge. Throughout the 1800s and the early 20th century, expanding industries across the United States eagerly exploited cheap and easily managed child labor. Laws passed in 1918 and 1922 were declared unconstitutional, and a proposed constitutional amendment in 1924 was ratified by the states. Finally, it was ratified by the states. Finally, in 1938, the Fair Labor Standard Act established the minimum age for certain categories of work. There you have it. Boy, I wouldn't have done good back in them days because I've refused to work somebody's shit now. So much less, well, now, not like I've been doing that, but it wouldn't have worked well for me. It wouldn't have worked well for me. I'm sure a lot of us say that. Look at this man. Look at this man on the left. Look at this. Some of these people couldn't have children, I'm sure. Look at this, man. This shit, it bugs me out. It just bugs me out. So now today we have adoption agencies. And they look a little pretty. They look like they're doing a whole bunch. Let me take a quick break, and I'll be back to show y'all some adoption agencies. All right, let's take a quick break. Been here once. Look at that. Oh,
Family owned.
the animals for sacrificing themselves. What? To themselves.
My name is Cindy Lou.
Christian?
I know what moolah means. That was good. All right, y'all take care. All right.
My name is Stan Livingstone. I am the CEO and founder of LA Cam Technology. We are a video surveillance camera business. If you have break-ins or you're launching your new business establishment, LA Cam is one of the leading surveillance video camera business in the Los Angeles area. Feel free to contact us at 323-864-1872 or our website at lacam.com for a free consultation. We are a video surveillance camera business. So call us now.
What's up? What's up? Peace, peace, and love. Peace and love. I hope everybody's fantastic out there. This is Frankie Baby Fantastic from Fantastic Media Group. Now, if you have a product, business, or service, and you want to promote your business on this fantastic network, Fantastic Media Group TV streaming services. Download the app now on Amazon, Fire Stick, Roku, web app. We're all over the place. This is the People's Network, built by the people and for the people. Get your event, business, product, brand, or services and promote now on the People's Network, home to the entrepreneurs. It's your girl Frankie, baby. Fantastic.
Fantastic Media Group TV, your premier destination for independent content.
You ain't seen the video? Y'all ain't seen the video or her videos yet?
Man, I took my own shit, bro. Man, you better look at Frankie's video. Watch when I get my butt. You know how the police got the video cam? I'm finna get my own, bro. I'm finna get my own, bro. I'm finna get my own, bro. I'm finna get my own, bro.
Now see,
oh my
I hear the conversation over there. That don't mean you can't support and watch mine.
Exactly.
You said I'm gonna get my own. Get your own. We all can get our. There's a room for everybody. Yes. It's Frankie Baby Fantastic back at it. Excuse me. Excuse me. Got a little water left. Gotta get some more. Oh, just in time. The show's about to be over, guys. I just want to show y'all a few of these adoption companies now. I didn't go through a whole bunch, but this is what it looks like now, right? This is what it looks like now. And if you recall that girl, there's a girl, I forget her name. She's one of the victims there in that Diddy case. She says the agencies, Riverside County out here in I'm not sure which one, but Riverside County in Miami or wherever, basically she was in a child service. The system. Child care system or whatever, not care system, what they call that, the system where they supposed to protect child and they supposed to place children. Well, she said from her mouth that they were serving them up. They were serving the kids up to these freak offs. So when I started looking at this stuff, it was important that I always find victims, and that's how I found her. But this is what it looks like now, y'all. This is the image they're showing. This girl said, I've been in foster care for 1,015 days. 1,015 days. And she said, I don't like this shit. Get me. Now I'm just playing. Let me say though, I will say, not everything is messed up. I know that. And some of these things we definitely need. That's not what I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to diss foster care. Okay. I'm not trying to diss foster care. I'm no stranger to the need and the blessings of a foster parent or anything like that. I'm no stranger to that. All right. I know how that. I've been around that. And so shout out to all you heroes, foster parents out there that's taking care and doing right by these children. Shout out to you. Shout out to all you heroes that's doing right by these children and not exploiting them or taking away their innocence. Shout out to you. So, but what I am trying to say is that when the mice is what they say, when the mice away, the cat play, or the cat away, the mice play. I don't know. But one thing I do know is that everybody ain't working on themselves. And it feels like that's the start. Has been the start of that the foster care system, or those freedom trains. Why do I keep calling them freedom trains? Those orphan trains were the start of this disaster, what we see now, how we don't respect, or we look at kids a certain way. Or I ain't gonna say it's a start, because a lot of people, they had that going on in Europe as well. But I'm just saying that, did you know that they were shipping these kids off and placing them in the hands without any screener? They wasn't screening these people. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't checking to see what was going on. They was actually trying to like, hey, come on, man, you can use it for the help. Don't you need some help in the field? Come on now. You know you need some help in the kitchen, Martha. Martha, take these damn kids. They was doing shit like that. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't screening anybody. But, lo and behold, this is where we are. This is what adoption look like now. And look at that little baby. This is what it looks like now, and we all need help and support. And all we could do is put some good energy out there, be an change, an example we want to see, y'all. That's all we could do. That's all we could do. This is all, adoption. This is what it does. You feel me? And know that there's going to be some bad apples, but one thing we need to know is just know that the apple don't fall too far from the tree, right? So I just wanted to check it deep and see where some of this stuff, disrespect from children, started. Where does it, like, just this outright middle finger to the kid come from? And when I traced it, a lot of it took me to Europe, y'all. And then it brought me back. It brought me up on that guy in the train, because a lot of the foreigners was coming here trying to put their claim and fame in this new land. So he came up with this system to bring children over here as well, and families. You know what I mean? And when some people got here, they didn't survive. But anyway, New York was a clusterfuck. So they started taking a certain group. It looked to me like a lot of foreigners, Irish, German, Dutch folks, and taking them towards the west. And they made it as far as California. They would stop along the way, make stops. All aboard, all aboard. Orphans arriving. Come take your pick. And I just wonder that, do those tunnels that they speak of, all this stuff in Hollywood that they speak of, keep in mind, this ceased in what, the 30s or the 20s, late 20s. So, they talk about tunnels in Hollywood with some of these studios, you know what I mean? So just something to think about. I don't want to leave you sad and, anything like that. So I'm going to play a little quick commercial, and then we're going to double up out of here. You heard? Let's play this one. This one is funny. I like this one. Shout out to my man, Lil Roscoe. Oh, shit. My bad, y'all. I ain't mean to do that. Let me play Roscoe. Sorry.
Hey, Roscoe. Didn't expect to see you again.
Well, I see you bought the bacon. Got some eggs. I heard they've been asking for breakfast sandwiches since I've been gone.
Good morning, my neighbor!
Man,
shut the fuck up!
Bitch. So where you find this little Penny Kravitz looking troll?
Watch your mouth, Costco. I'm HCIC.
HCIC?
Head chef in charge. You little Tim McRae looking troll.
Glad to have you back, little Roscoe. You're gonna love the new location, but unfortunately, you're gonna have to start at the bottom.
Man, I even bought you a gift.
Roscoe, this says best mom ever.
I thought it said best man ever.
Anyway, thanks, bro. Appreciate it.
My bad.
You know where I'm at, and you know what I'm doing. Come get it!
You know where I'm at. You know what I'm doing. Come get it. Shout out to my man. Y'all in Young Trent, New Jersey. Go ahead and check out that his food. He got some good food, and he's come from a long line of entrepreneurs. You know, we support entrepreneurs over here. That's our whole business over here. Shout out to Marvelous Mar, who joined me. The Vibe Curator. What it do, family? What's up? What's up? I need that host for a show. I need a host. I'm looking for a host. I got a lot of shows lined up here, guys. And like I said, I can't do everything by myself. So Fantastic Media Group is looking to partner and do some things with some fantastic people. If you are one of those fantastic people, do reach out to me. Reach out to me at Fantastic Media Group. Well, fantastic. Here, I'll put it in the chat. Damn, you heard all that, huh? Suck my teeth. Reach out to me here at www.fantastic. Let me write it better so you can see. www.fantasticemgtv.com. Tap in. I'll just say, no, should I say? I'll say, reach out. More info. Let me be a little bit more. For more info. Be a little professional. This is so hard for me. Because I'm so uncut. So there it is. If you guys want to be a part and check out a few things, definitely reach out to me. Put your email there, and I'll be sure to get back to you. Also go to the network. Again, our network is here. I'll put the link up so you guys can feel free to give a little follow. Now, I say follow. Every download counts. You dig? Every download counts. I mean, y'all watched Netflix last night, and this is cheaper than Netflix. We're still, like I said, we're still growing. So get us on the ground floor. All right. And we're going to be having some shares and stuff like that. So stay with me. Stay with me. That's all I can say. Stay with me. All right. And I got some good stuff lined up for you. So scan that. If you want to get some gear, some little swag, there's a link for that as well. All right. So I also have Jew Black 2 is a documentary, but again, you can see that now on the app. All right, check it on the app. There's a book, Influence Me, that's still available on Amazon. Excuse me, on Amazon. And feel free to go download that and show your support. If you get it, go and take a picture with it so I could host you up and show your support, show how you physically support. You don't have to do that, but some people are very shy and private and they don't want all their business out there. But you know me, I'll be putting it out there. Like, here you go, here I am. You know what I'm saying? My life is a story by itself, but I figure with this new technology, I think we all can live forever in some way or another. You know, I don't have any children, physical children that I birth. I got a lot of babies out there, but this is the way I leave a piece of myself. And if you have a business, man, you should be on this internet. If you don't want to do it, get somebody else to do it, but you got to be here. All right. You got to show up or ain't nobody going to be able to find you. All right. And that being said, y'all, I'm going to let y'all be on your way. It's your girl, Frankie Baby Fantastic. I love you all. Thank you for tapping in. I'm going to try and work to be a little more, what's the word for it? Consistent. But know this, when I'm not here, I'm doing some fantastic things for this network and for other people. You feel me? We're not just doing it for those people. I'm building relationships. All right. So, I'm gonna leave it right there because I could talk forever. I could talk forever. I love y'all. Y'all take care of yourself and take care of each other. And until next time, Next time we meet, baby, just make it fantastic. You heard? Deuces.